What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Eli the Rebel. This is episode 9? Yeah, episode 9. Part 2 of the off season before we get into season number 3. I'm going to go over, guys, very quickly some roster changes from the previous episode. If you haven't seen previous episode, top right iCard. Yeah. So our QB1 is going to be Albert Peterson. He has 89 throw power, 82 throw accuracy, 87 speed. This was a 2-star wide receiver from Winter Haven, Florida, and we moved him to quarterback. Obviously the 44 awareness is really bad, so we're gonna use summer training to boost that. Behind him, we got Spencer Greco, who's actually going to be QB number 3 because Marcus Watson is still going to be QB number 2. Although Spencer Greco is a redshirt senior, I guess we'll try to make sure that he, gets some playing time and things like that. For sure. But again, Albert Peterson is going to be our QB1 until further notice. Marcus McCall is actually, when I looked this up off camera, this is Roddy Brown. I'm not Roddy Brown. Malcolm Brown. Oh my goodness. Malcolm freaking Brown. So in this game, if you saw the last episode, Oklahoma signed him instead of Texas, and now we have him on the team. And this player alone might make Cristobal stay a little longer at USF. Not gonna lie, look at this: 95 speed, 93 acceleration, 84 carry, 84 break tackle, the 62 catching, right? Not the greatest, but he improved from an 84 overall in the spring game. So after once he uses his red shirt, he's gonna have 3 years of eligibility left, and most likely will finish out his collegiate career with USF, and that for sure, and I'm pretty sure he will be a 99 overall when it's all said and done. But for now, we're still gonna have Palmer and Evans as our 2 running backs. We do have Ben Stewart, however. So Ben Stewart was a walk-on strong safety out of Dalton, Georgia, but you look at this: 85 speed, 84 break tackle, 72 carrying. This guy was a really talented halfback, and I didn't even realize it. Now, obviously, he has higher overall, he would be a higher overall, wide receiver. But again, the 62 catching is not, justifiable, to be honest with you. We're going to redshirt him. That's going to be fun. Quentin Schmidt and Tony Bobo are both redshirt seniors, so we're probably going to need a fullback by the end of this episode. Wide receiver, we have Matt Willis, who is going to be our superstar X-receiver. But on the other side, on the Z, is Reggie Patterson, our quarterback from last year, is going to make the change over to wide receiver. Again, he's only 65 catching, but with summer training, we can get him to the 70s and things like that. Matt Willis has an 80 catch. Sampson has 70 catching. Richard Lewis has 72 catching. Richard has 74. We want to get Reggie Patterson in that, that area. He won't hit Matt Willis catching, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Dudley, Pearson, Fowler, they're all going to be, that's the same. Chris Watson, one of our 2 in-season recruits from last season. He's our starting left tackle. We have Garrett Fafita, not only our starting right tackle, but also our offensive captain as well. Victor McCullough is a right guard, starting right guard. Starting left guard will be Mike Williams, a 2-star recruit from Rainbow City, Alabama. Joe Wynn is the other in-season recruit from Richmond Heights, Ohio. He's going to be our starting center. Defensive end, we're looking the same. We have Prince Charles, John Ramsey on the other side. Our 2 defensive tackles are going to be Kevin Medlock and George Stewart. So George Stewart transferred from Florida State. He is now eligible to play for us. He is from Bay Louis, Mississippi. I think Mississippi might be a pipeline for us as well. Aaron Williams is a starting right outside linebacker with Bill Choice as the starting left outside linebacker. That has not changed. Wendell Francis is going to be our starting middle linebacker. That has not changed. Austin Green is going to be, our DB1 with Jamie Whitlock on DB2. He had number 35. I gave him McCollum's old number as number 2. He's going to be a superstar in the making for sure. This guy's going to hit 99 overall, in my opinion, just like how Malcolm Brown's going to hit 99 overall. We're still going to make Justin McCoy, our nickel. And then we'll figure out who's going to be our dime and our quarter between one of these guys. I'll probably make sure Todd Johnson is that guy. We'll see. Todd Anderson, Mr. Anderson, our free safety, starting free safety. I'll try to have Knack 4 or Powers be, get them some playing time in like the dime and quarter packages. Eric Petway is an off-season recruit. 72 overall, a strong safety from Englewood, Florida. He's gonna be our starting strong safety, and then we have Brandon Joseph backing him up. And our other recruit that is ready to play, our other transfer that's ready to play is Andrew Spinner. He transferred in from the U. The 95 kick power is going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna, that's going to be a blast to have. We're gonna redshirt Jeff Hood for this season, and then Andrew Ryan is our defensive captain as our punter. Albert Peterson used to be number 86. I gave him a realistic quarterback number, 16. That was another. So Albert Peterson, Marcus McCall, and Jamie Whitlock all had number changes for this season, just because I felt like it. And then we're gonna assign everybody else some random numbers, and then I'll show you guys the first. Not the first. We're gonna do like as many summer trainings as I feel that's needed and things like that, starting with rushing attack. Now I gave this drill to Ben Stewart instead of Malcolm Brown, and that's because I know Malcolm Brown's gonna naturally grow into a 99 overall player, but I picked Ben Stewart here, as he almost gets 2 touchdowns back to back. Come on. There we go. That's better. But yeah, Ben Stewart is going to redshirt this season. He's a freshman. So there should be no problem with that, with me redshirting him. So hopefully I could get him above a 70 overall after this season, then redshirt him, and then let the magic of the spring training go to work, assuming that we stay with USF. Again, not having Malcolm Brown for 3 years, starting with season 4 is very tempting. It really just all depends on it really just depends on how well we recruit this season. Based on the results of that will ultimately determine whether we stick around or not. Because to be honest, like, I really appreciate the offensive line help, but if we get another like in-season recruiting result of just 2 offensive linemen again, we're probably gonna go to another school. Well, Crystal Ball's gonna go to another school just to keep it a stack. But like I said, man, hopefully based on those improvements, Ben Stewart, I want to get him to like an 80 overall by the time it's his redshirt freshman season. Hopefully, as I throw it up to freaking whatever. ever. Let's go, Willis. There we go. Oh no, incomplete. Oh man. There you go. Much better, much better, much better. It was a rocky start for Peterson, but you know, got like 3 touchdowns in a row or some crazy number like that. Yeah, that's super nice. And we got the max. So when you do summer training, you want to make sure you get 5 points. I didn't get 5 points for Ben Stewart. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, right? It's whatever. You know. This will make him an 89. Actually, there you go. I like that. I love that. The next drill will be Oklahoma. I could have made Ben Stewart do Oklahoma, but Oklahoma is harder than rushing attack. So, we'll 40-yard dash. I need to look up who needs speed the most. I'll be right back. So, I decided to give it to Knack 4. I think 80 speed. You know, freaking free safety isn't going to cut it at all, in my opinion. Hold on, I need to focus. I don't have sound on for this thing. Oh, see, I jumped too early. I gotta wait. Hold on. There you go, 4-4-1. Can I get 4-3? Can I get 4-3? I can't get 4-3. I try to jump it. It's fine. It's fine. I think the first time, like, you know, I think the last time I tried to get an 80 overall, I think it was like 4-4-4 or something. Let's see. 4. Nope. Okay. So we'll go with 86 speed. Actually, let's go 88 Excel and 84 speed. I think that's more realistic. There you go. Alright, so the next drill is going to be... Yeah, let's do rush the QB with our transfer defensive tackle. Now the theory, you know, most people would argue that you know, I should be training Medlock, Kevin Medlock, since he's younger and things like that. But I know Medlock is going to grow naturally, whereas during the spring game, Stewart did not get an overall increase at all, whereas Marcus McCall did, which was super weird to note. So that's why I'm doing this training right here, you know, with our, you know, low rated guys. With our offensive line being low rated that it is, Stewart should have no problem getting this done. Nope. Come on. Ah, no. Ah, couldn't get to him there. So I should get 5 points for that. It's very hard to get 2,000 points in this specific training drill for sure. So there you go. There's that. The next one is going to be the Reggie Patterson route running, and we're going to try to get his catch as high as possible. Ooh, sorry about that, fellas. I forgot to hit record there. You didn't miss much. I just ran, like, you know, 2 like drag routes and an in, and then of course the times that, you know, I don't you know, now I'm getting incomplete passes now that I start recording, which is great. Well, you love to see that. There we go. There's a touchdown route right there. Here we got the corner. Ah, dang it. Here's a simple hitch route right here. There you go. Here's like this little like two-step boom. There you go. Correct route again. Here's a really good wheel. Okay, so almost 2,500 points. I don't think we're gonna get the 5 points right here. We'll probably get like a 4, maybe a 3. We'll see if this game is generous. We got a 3. So we have 70 catching with 74 awareness, 88 overall. Reggie Patterson right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next we got the last two are gonna be chase tackle and defend the option. Okay, so chase and tackle is basically the complete opposite of when I was doing rushing attack with you know, Ben Stewart. Chase and tackle is just the same drill, but now I'm on the defensive side. Can we pick up the fumble? No, but getting fumbles is huge in this. Getting fumbles is huge in this, as I tried to hit stick there, didn't get it. Tried to strip the ball there, didn't get it. Trying to get 2 fumbles here so I can pretty much guarantee what's it called, I'm trying to guarantee, you know, 5 points that way. Tackle, no gain, that's fine. Oh, I get blocked, but fortunately CPU, you know, spots me there. Here's a counter play, no gain. Last rep, can I get there? Yes. User tackle, no gain. That's 1,000 points. That should be 4 guaranteed. That should be 4 points guaranteed for Mr. Todd Johnson. That should be 4 points guaranteed. Oh, it's 5. Perfect. So I could put all 5 in tackle, and he's now a 72 overall. That's really good. That's really, really good. And now I can use Brandon Joseph to run, defend the option. So it looks like Johnson is going to be our dime, and then we're going to have Brandon Joseph as our quarter. Which is fine, but like, you know, it was projected, initially it was projected for Brandon Joseph to be the dime, but only get 2 out of that, which really sucks. Can I split 1 and 1? Yes, I can. Okay. So he's a 72 overall. That's fine. Summer training is done, and then you guys are going to see a sped up version of the redshirting process real quick. Alright, so if you guys didn't notice during the speed up, there was one player I forgot to mention you know, during the redshirting, you know, because I was so focused on talking about, you know, Reggie Patterson moving over to wide receiver. I forgot to mention that we are going to redshirt James Schmidt. Now, he was recruited as this mobile QB that runs a 4 you know, 3.9. If you look at the statistics here, he's a 90 speed, 82 throw power, 68 throw accuracy for a quarterback. Not bad, but the 62 accuracy must have been why he was only a 2-star. But like, he also has 72 catching, 88 excel, 72 carry. So this guy, I moved him to wide receiver, and he's a 76 overall. So He would have been a 78 overall quarterback to my knowledge. So, you know, I think based on the depth chart, it was just better for him to be a wide receiver. So we redshirt a wide receiver. We have 4 senior wide receivers, so redshirting him was just really, really nice. Wide receiver looks like it's going to be a big need for in-season recruiting, but I can't get to in-season recruiting right now, as schedules are going to be made right now. So this is our schedule for season number 3. We start with our rivals, UCF. It was a home game for us in season 2, so now we're gonna go over to Orlando and play them. Then we have the off week right here before we go to Tallahassee and play Florida State, so that way George Stewart can get revenge on his former school. Then we go at Louisville, then home versus Georgia Tech. That triple option nonsense is going to be a challenge. Then home again, Pittsburgh, then at West Virginia, home versus 14 Arkansas, home 23 Rutgers, home versus Syracuse, at Cincinnati, home UConn, and then Andrew Spinner will get revenge at Miami, at Coral Gables to end the season. Now, the strength of schedule, it does say A+. There is 5 ranked teams on the schedule, but like out of these 5 teams, I would say that 2 of these teams, if not 3 of them, will be unranked by the time we play them. So, you can believe the hype all you want. Especially I like this stretch right here. These weeks 9 through 11 are going to be really good recruiting wise. Especially if we can get some recruits in for Syracuse. We win that game, that's an insta commit in my opinion. So, if we can get recruits to visit during Syracuse, as long as we win that game through the sim, that's instant commits right there. But before we can get instant commits, we have to figure out who is going to be on our boards. Alright, so we are now officially in season 3. It looks like the front cover of ESPN says Alabama will have 5 fewer scholarships, even though they just won the national championship the year prior. So, looks like the decline of Bama is, going to start real soon, I guess. Let's take a look at our board. George Cunningham from Tonawanda, New York. That's got to be upstate, because I was born in New York and I don't know what the heck a Tonawanda is. Looks like we're gonna be battling for Penn State. Oh man, it's like Blake Marquardt all over again. Golly. Nick Frederick, we're in his top 4, along with Boise State, USC, and UNLV. He's from Nevada. I'm not going to pronounce that, so we're just gonna say Nick Frederick from Nevada. I think that's fine with everybody. Will Randolph, looks like Bama is his number 1. Lee Cole looks like Oklahoma's his number 1. We'll go down the line. Vincent Jackson. First things first, rest in peace, the real Vincent Jackson. This one is from Russellville, Alabama. Looks like we're gonna be fighting with Bama and Tech for this guy. So I'm gonna go put 10 points on him. Lionel Boyd from Russellville, Alabama. Alabama, Arkansas, and Georgia Tech. We'll put 10 points on him as well. We don't need a halfback, but it would be nice to convert this guy to fullback if needed. Joe Bolden has Tech, Arkansas. Okay. Nelson Cole, definitely not getting him. Brian Fuller's a maybe. Left guard, Cornelius Parks out of Langley Park, Maryland. We'll put 10 points into him. It looks like, what was it? Virginia Tech, Penn State, West Virginia. Okay. Patrick Bentley, a 3-star defensive tackle. I really don't like recruiting. I mean, I've seen, we needed 2 of them, I think. Yeah, so we needed 2 of them, and there were no 4 stars in this batch, so it's fine getting a 2-star. I mean, not a 2-star. It's fine getting 2 3-stars on the board for that. That's fine. Clint Cook, LSU, but he's from Florida. He's from Florida, so we could change the thinking on that. We don't need a center, but like we could move him to guard if need be. Jeremy Culler, definitely not getting him. Fullback, looks like Georgia Tech is his only one. Ralph Foster, looks like we're not gonna get Ralph Foster, but we could try to get Kevin Lewis from Coral Gables, Florida. His number 1 is Tech, even though Miami is literally in Coral Gables, Florida. So now we have 20 points left over. I'm very tempted to put it on Randolph and Cole. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it on Randolph and Cole. Yeah. So there wasn't okay. So last season, you know, we knew the story of Blake Marquardt. You know, he had really high interest, then magically went to Penn State. However, I do think that, you know, with George Cunningham, it's not as high interest off rip. But I feel like as long as we stay neck and neck with Penn State, and then hopefully, you know, be able to lock in, you know, hopefully we able to, you know, lock in, you know, a visit before Penn State, and then get the commitment. I think that's how we're gonna go about this. I really do. There's no really standout number 1 for us. It looks like instead like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 players are like in our top 3 already. But I like spreading the points like 10 across, because, you know, things change. Things change. You know, if you can, you know, spread the points around, why not, right? Because again, I've had seasons where I could get like, you know, 6, 7 players. So if you can spread the points around if possible, that'd be great. I would really love this Vincent Jackson guy, you know, just to pay homage to, you know, rest in power to, you know, Chargers legend Vincent Jackson, you know what I mean? So it would be really cool to get him. But number 1 would obviously be George Cunningham. That would be really, really nice. Now you're probably thinking like, oh, like we have, you know, Albert Peterson at QB1. Why would you need George Cunningham? I don't know if Albert Peterson's going to be good. We might have to move him back to wide receiver. We don't know. I really don't know. But again, it's all going to pan itself out. It's all going to pan itself out, hopefully. Looking at our schedule, our first game is going to be the rivalry game against UCF. Last season we were home. This time we're going to be going to Orlando to play them, and that will be the next episode. So with that, it's been your boy Eli the Rebel. I'll catch you guys next time. Deuces.